Hey everyone, it's Lisa Sweeney here, and I'm so excited to be joined today by another one of our women on the rise, Heather Kennedy from K.I.S Accounting. So, Heather, welcome. It's lovely to have you here.
Hi, how are you? I'm very excited to be here.
It's great to have you, and I wanted to kick off and get you to share with us a little bit about who you are and what you do, and then we'll get on to your why.
Okay. Um, Lisa, I have a business called K.I.S Accounting and Bookkeeping Professionals, which I've had for nearly 25 years. I think 25 years later this year. And so it's gone through a lot of stages in that time. What my business does is we specialize in working with business clients that particularly use accounting software, which is most of them these days. And so we specialize in everything to do around their accounting software. So we do their bookkeeping for them if that's what they want. But we have a lot of clients where we train them in using their own software, where we train them in how to read their reports. We do a lot of checking and fixing up. I spend a lot of my time fixing things up. Yeah, we do buzzers. I'm also a tax agent, so we do tax returns. We kind of do the whole thing, but our emphasis is always around the accounting software and, like I said, making that really work for our clients.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
and we work with
demystify the figures for them, so they
yeah,
understand.
absolutely. And we work with everything that clients throw at us. So my QuickBooks, Reckon, Zero, whatever they want to, yeah, throw at us. We can help them with all the payroll softwares and all those sorts of fun things as well. So.
Wow, that's a minefield that you've opened there. So Heather, tell me a little bit about, what motivates you and what you're really passionate about.
Um, I'm passionate about businesses generally. My clients vary a lot in size, in industry. So I have clients that are really new, small little single person businesses, right through to working with clients that are, large companies with lots of employees, in-house accountants and tax and bookkeepers and all those sorts of things as well. And I'll support them, and they come from all different types of industries. So I've got clients who, yeah, are just like labourers and contractors, tradespeople, those sorts of things, professionals, of manufacturing, exporting, importing, building industry, you kind of name it, and I work with it. Which again, yeah, means that it's very interesting. I guess that's one of the things that gets me up every day, is the fact that I've been doing this for 25 years and I always coming across something new. So there's always something different, something new that I've never been asked before that I need to research and look into and solve for a client. And yeah, so I very rarely, I don't get bored with what I do, which,
Mm.
yeah, is great because I think I'd go crazy if I was like doing one thing, like, doing tax returns every day or something like that would drive me nuts. So
Yeah, and so you are a strong believer in flexibility. I mean, you've traveled, you've been a single mum, you looked after your mum, so share with us a little bit about how do you run a business for that long and then get it to work?
I'm still working on it. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. It is continuous improvement. I literally have been working on systems and systemizing my business for probably 20 odd years. So you never get to a point where it's actually done. It's always improving and changing and developing. And I mean the thing is these days too, technology. There's been so many changes. So our industry, the accounting and bookkeeping industry, has changed massively, particularly in the last 10 years, how everything is done, and it's just a whole different world. And you have to develop with that, and I do, and I actually love that. So again, I do love change, which I guess not everyone does. Like, I do hear groans whenever I go to conferences and they talk about the next thing that's happening, and you hear the groans around you, or people going, "Oh my god." Whereas I'm like, "Wow, cool." This is exciting. So yeah, I love change and I love technology and I love making things work, and like I said, changing how things are done, make it work faster and better for people. Both my end, obviously, as a, to have a business and make it effective and efficient. and hopefully profitable, but also importantly on the client's end, so that I can really give them great results, but without spending massive amounts of time, and use using the technology that's out there these days really enables us to do a lot of stuff
Mm.
that would have taken us months to do things years ago. We can do now in days or hours. So it's pretty exciting out there.
But you're a real innovator within this industry, and I know you're at the forefront trying to drive a lot of, around automation and productivity and things. So share with us a little bit about what you're doing.
I mean, again, I've been working on all sorts of different things over the years. Just recently, the last year, I've been doing a lot of work on improving and setting up a lot of automation. So I love little products like out there like Zapier, which anyone that hasn't used Zapier or Zapier, however you say it, needs to look into it, because it's absolutely amazing what it does. It
Mm,
literally connects just about every piece of software out there and makes them talk to each other. So instead of you having standalone products, and you have this product for your accounting, and this product for your client management, and this product for your task management, and this product to do this, that, and the other, forms, whatever, you use Zapier, and it just sort of connects them all together and makes them talk. So it's brilliant for things like, onboarding new clients or
mm,
employees, things like that, because you can do little things like set up a form that you fill in, or your client fills in, maybe using Google Forms automatically, and then bang, it suddenly connects it, and Zapier then sets up that client in your accounting software, sets up that client in your um, active campaign, or whatever you use. Like, it sets it up in
mm.
your engagements, or whatever you use. So it gets it all moving for you. And so I love that. And I also have been doing a lot of work on my task management for my team, so that everything kind of works. And again, you set up little triggers in there, so that it's like when you tick this little box to say you've done this, then it triggers the next thing and sends off an email to someone asking for something, or telling someone that something's happened, and everything just kind of works efficiently. And things that we used to spend hours and hours, like, just to do it to jobs for our clients, just collecting documents, and making sure everything was done. It's now kind of mostly automated. So it either gets done by itself, the system will automatically send something out, or at least it triggers us automatically by sending us something to say, make sure that you do this and check on this and follow up that. And so we've kind of got, yeah, all of that. So as I said, I've been working on that quite heavily for the last year or more, and just trying to make it. But I am now excited, because I'm starting to actually see it paying off. And jobs are, I can move through jobs so much quicker, and everything we need is there, and my staff have what they need, and it all works. And it's very exciting. But yeah, it does take time to
I,
set all the stuff up, but it's very well worth it.
it's a good investment. I can still remember when we had buying plans, and it was like, big, huge sheet, and you had to match numbers across and down, and, you'd be out by one, rubber and pencil stuff. And it's like, gosh, how can I be out by one? I've got to make it balance. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
It,
yeah.
so we've moved on, fortunately. So Heather, you're busy working on this innovation, but you're not stopping there. You're keen to do stuff for the whole industry. So share with us a little bit about what you're hoping to achieve.
So again, I've been, trying to make things run really smoothly in my own business, and one of the reasons for that is to free my own time up, so that I can start to really, do some of the personal goals that I have. And one of those is around my industry. So I'm in the accounting industry and the bookkeeping industry. I'm a professional bookkeeper. I'm a registered tax agent and an accountant. So I'm in sort of a couple of different, very related, but they are separate
Mm,
industries. And I really enjoy being in both of them. But I am quite passionate about seeing the bookkeeping industry, which is what it's called at the moment, really get recognised as a profession. So I just would love to see in the next 5 years or so that, when people think about bookkeeping, industry. They don't think of it as the industry anymore. They look at it as being the bookkeeping profession, and they realise that the bookkeepers out there are professionals. And look, that's been changing slowly. I know that, if you go back 10, 20 years, that the majority of bookkeepers were at that stage untrained. They'd learnt themselves. A lot of them were the partners of their husbands or wives that had a business that were helping them do it. And that certainly, has where it's, I guess, come from. But the industry's been changing dramatically, and the ATO, the government's realised that there's so much involved for a bookkeeper. And so they've really stepped in, and they brought in the BAS agents, probably got 10 years or so ago now. So that you need to be registered as a BAS agent, which means that if you are going to go into that bookkeeping realm, that you either just stick very much to just bookkeeping and just data entry, or you go and get yourself registered as a BAS agent, in which case you can start really helping your clients with all sorts of things, including BAS, but also payroll, superannuation, all those things which you actually can't do unless you are a BAS agent. So there is that now. So bookkeepers are having to go out there and do qualifications and get years of experience behind them. There's a lot of
Mm,
hours needed to become a BAS agent. So what I'd love to see is, as I said, the people out there, the ATO, the accountants and tax agents out there, and public business owners recognizing what it takes for these bookkeepers to become a BAS agent and to do the bookkeeping they're doing, and really recognize them as professionals, because that's what they are. So
mm.
that's one of my passions. So I'm, as I said, trying to free my time up so I can get out there, and one way or another, whether that be by writing stuff. As you know, I love writing. So, writing things, and maybe a book, I don't know, but also maybe speaking at some things, and just getting out there amongst the industry, and the other industries, and the business, small business, and like I said, the government, whatnot, and really pushing that 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 bookkeepers are recognised as professionals, which absolutely they are.
Mm.
And yeah, I'd love to see that.
I love it. Heather Kennedy, a woman on the rise, passionate out there. She's going to change the industry, and it's got to start with somebody, right? Somebody has to take the mantle on. And for those of you who don't know, Heather is a published author, and she's got a chapter in one of our books. And yeah, it's a great story. So Heather, any other plans for the future when you free your time up?
Well, I'm going to be a grandma in about 2 weeks, so
Oh
that's
wow.
kind of exciting. Yeah, I know. I know. I really am feeling old now, but yeah, 2 weeks, and my daughter will be having her first baby, little Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very exciting. So I'm yeah, really looking forward to being a grandma, and want to spend time with him. And I've moved here recently. I live in St George's Basin. I'm in my office, as you can see, which is in my
Wow.
backyard. And yeah, like, I've set it up that way. I absolutely love this. I'm just outside, fresh air. It's just beautiful. And all my technology around me, you can't see it. I'm looking backwards, but everything is in front of me that I need. And I work from here, and I'm really looking forward. I moved here in October, and basically I've probably spent 99% of my time here. So I'm glad I do have a nice outlook. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to explore this area, because it's just beautiful around here. The beaches and oh my God, the water. And yeah, I want to get out there, and I want to swim in St George's Basin and Jervis Bay. And yeah, I just want to explore the area, and that's, yeah, what I'm looking forward to. So hopefully in the next couple of months, well before next summer, I'll have finished all this setting up I'm doing, and I'll be ready to just start, yeah, enjoying myself as well, and enjoying this beautiful, beautiful area that I live in.
Oh, thanks so much for sharing that, Heather. And for those of you who are joining us, Heather Kennedy from K.I.S Accounting and Bookkeeping was sharing with us her why, and what has made her developed some amazing innovative systems for bookkeeping and accounting, and she's now on a mission to change the way people look at the bookkeeping profession. So you can understand why she's a woman on the rise. So thanks so much for joining us, Heather. We really appreciate it. And if you'd like to read the article, it's in the Heels magazine. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks heaps, Lisa. Thank you.